now going to talk or enter into the topic of forecasting tools, and you're going to get quite a few of them. To start off with, I don't want you to be concerned about whether you can forecast or not. What I'd like you to do is to think about this concept, that there's a difference between a meteorologist and a wizard. A wizard is the type of individual who will be a pseudo-forecaster. They're the type of people who could say, look outside, see the weather's a little bit dark and say, gonna need an umbrella today, looks like it's going to rain. And that's a forecaster. I mean, you're making a prediction. But when we talk about a meteorologist, we're talking about someone who has tools, methodologies, approaches in order to be able to create some type of future prediction that could be usable. So for example, you've heard this before, you've heard about a weather or a storm or a hurricane coming, a cyclone coming, and you had to make predictions about what you need to do based upon that prediction. A barbecue, an event that you're having, or in terms of business or organizational design, it could mean economic changes, it could mean governmental policy changes, that if they could be predicted somewhat accurately, you could end up making better decisions. Now, the difference in another way is that a pseudo-forecaster might be able to take together old predictions and use them as current. They kind of repackage them. A meteorologist can't take yesterday's predictions and use them for tomorrow. There's no way. They have to create new connections, taking new information to create what tomorrow will bring. Now, what's good about this is the tools that you're going to learn are going to help you to also be able to determine or distinguish between someone who's giving you a forecast, a prediction, or someone who's really just playing the cards on you and you don't know that. So there's a good value besides just learning the tools. What I'd even like to take to you, to direct you in, is that there are good forecasters and bad forecasters, but one of the types that I really have challenges with are the people who say they're forecasters, and in the timeline of what's happening, what they've done is they've seen something, it's already been released to very few people, and then they predict this as tomorrow's going to happen. The reality is, to the people who know, it wasn't a forecast. It was actually just an advance notice to you, and you accepted it as that way. One reason this is in the book is because I remember reading this blog that used to come out from someone I knew, has since passed away, and every time I would read it, I would say, I knew about that. And I not only knew about it 3 months ago, 6 months ago, it could have been a year ago. I knew about it because I found that the more informed I was, the more informed I was more I was out there in the world, the better able I was to make my own predictions. I used the concepts of enterprise thinking. I took the connecting the dots, which you've learned about. I took the awareness tools that you've been exposed to. I used them myself to be able to create connections to say what might happen tomorrow, and my predictions were pretty good. So what I would like to tell you is that even for you, when you're looking at this category of forecasting, I want you to trust your own gut and realize that you too can be just as capable of many of the forecasters out there. The difference is they're paying attention. They've moved from retro and current to a future orientation. And over the next few tools we're going to give you, and the next few approaches, the methodologies, you're going to be able to make just as accurate predictions if you spent the time and energy in this direction. And trust me, and I don't know if that's the best word to say, I would say that when you're done, you're going to be able to take these tools and put them right into your planning, right into your alliances, right into your innovation, and come up with new and improved conditions. So let's get started with the first series of tools. Looking forward to working with you.